Kate, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about my Sweet 16 party and everything that happened. I'm going to be showing videos and clips. I'm super excited about it. I've always dreamed of having my Sweet 16 since I was little, and now that I'm 16 and I have my Sweet 16, it's insane. It blew my mind. It was exactly what I pictured. My couple things, I'll tell you all about though. But I'm super happy with how it was and how it came out. And it was literally how I wanted it to be since I was little. And I dreamed how it was, and it like turned out exactly what I wanted. So right here I have my phone and I have a smoothie, because I like smoothies. It's 9:45 p.m. It's dark out. Tricked you guys. I have a light on, and this is like my dessert, but like not really. I'm still hungry, so I wanted a smoothie earlier, but like maybe not. It's fine. I like my smoothies. It's all good. Wearing the same shirt I wore in the last video because I knew the same day, and I'm lazy, and I wanted to wear blue for both these videos. So don't judge. We all do it. So ever since I was little, I loved Sweet 16s. I wanted a Sweet 16. I knew exactly what I wanted. I wanted a blue dress. I was like, oh, I knew what I wanted. And then Disney's movie, with Debbie Ryan, 16 Wishes came out, and I was like, that's how I want my Sweet 16, just like that, except like with the colors I wanted. I was like, I know exactly what I want to do. I know all of what I want. I was like, I had it envisioned. Like, I knew what I wanted growing up. Same thing each year. I was like, oh, but I want to add this and this and this and this. And then, fast forward years to when I am 15, I was like, oh my god, I gotta start planning my Sweet 16. Oh my god. I was like, what do you, like, this was, honestly, we didn't rush planning it, but we definitely didn't plan it like 2 years in advance, or like a year in advance. We would plan it like a couple months, or like a few months, like I would say like 4 or 5 months, which is short, and when you think about that, but, ooh, okay, so, this is gonna sound weird, but actually no, it's not weird, it's normal. Ever since I was little, I was obsessed with Disney. That's it, like, I love Disney. Disney was my life. Like, I still love Disney. Obviously, like, it's translated to more darker stories, but like, still loving Disney. Yeah. So, I always wanted a blue dress, I knew that. But I didn't know what style was. I always looked at dresses and I was like, oh, I'll wait, I'll look at it later, whatever. So, I decided to go with a dress that was like Cinderella crossed with Elsa. So it was like, ooh, it was great. It was the exact dress I wanted. I was so happy with it. At first I wanted it with straps because I've never worn a strapless dress, and I was like, don't know how that worked, and I was like, I don't want to take a chance. But I ended up going with a strapless dress. And I loved it so much. I don't like corsets, so I didn't have to wear a corset with it because it fit perfectly anyway. Literally, I don't think we had to have any work done except for like one thing. Like, it fit perfectly. I think the only thing we had was like the top, we had to make it a little tighter. Honestly, we didn't have to do that. We just did it because I was like, just in case. I wanted to be like perfect. I was like, just in case. But I didn't have to do it. I just did. I don't know why I did, but like, honestly, if we didn't have to, it would cost me like whatever. It was fine. I wanted a balloon arch. I've always wanted a balloon arch. So we got a balloon arch, and it was fancy, and it was great. We did it at my house because I've always dreamed of having it at my house. And I was like, we have a big enough house to fit everyone. I really wanted it outside. Unfortunately, weather, it was supposed to rain, and then it was like super, super hot and muggy out, and I was like, no. So like the day before, we were like, or 2 days before, we were like, we're having it inside. We do Christmas, and we do like, we've had parties and like communions here before, and other birthday parties, so I knew it like would fit and would be fine. So we ate, we had like hors d'oeuvres, like, I don't know, like, yeah, hors d'oeuvres, I guess, and like the beginning of the party, upstairs, where we had the kitchen and our den, our living room or whatever, and our dining room, and then in the basement, we decorated all nice, and we had like the main party there. We had space for dancing. We had a buffet food, and then like we showed out dessert, and then we had workers come, and It was really, really fun and I loved it. So I did a little video. Honestly, I didn't know how this was going to turn out. I still don't know how it's going to turn out because I haven't edited the video yet. I'm procrastinating. I was also procrastinating this video because I didn't want to like make it because I didn't want to like forget about my Sweet 16, but I was like, no, I gotta make it, whatever. So I did. I am. So like I'm happy, like whatever. I'm happy I'm doing it. I'm not procrastinating anymore. So before I show you the video of me changing into the dress, I want to show you how I did my hair. So I curled my hair and did like a beach wave curly style thing. Came out really nice. I'm really proud of it. So I have a little time lapse of that for you guys to see, and I'll insert that now. I will insert that video in a second, but first I just want to explain what I did. So I was in pajamas, and I like twirled and like spun or whatever, and then I changed into my dress because like obviously I had to, like it was right before my party, and then I spun in that, and I spun or turned or whatever in that, and I'm gonna match the clips up, not match them up, but like cut them so it's like I spin into the dress. So I'm gonna insert that clip right now, and that's how it turned out. So that was the video, and I also inserted a picture of me in the dress in front of the balloon arch right before the video, so that was my dress. I really love the dress. So now I will show you pictures of what we did and how we decorated it, and I will like have pictures at the end of that, at the end of the video of all of that. But let's get into it. So, for my cake, I never knew what I wanted for my cake. I had no idea. So, what I did in the end was literally a dream come true. So as everyone knows, okay, this is like, I'm literally giving away it, but like whatever. As everyone knows, I love Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time is my love and my life. And after my birthday, Once Upon a Time ended, but before my birthday party, Once Upon a Time ended. There was a gap. So I wanted to have my party outside, so we did it in June instead of in April, where my actual birthday is. However, we have it inside in the end, but like whatever. Still wanted it to be like nice, warm weather, summer, close to summer. Very ironic. So my party was June 2nd, which also happened to be the 4-year anniversary of me starting Once Upon a Time, which I didn't know that until like a week before, and I was like, something's June 2nd, when's June 2nd, something's June 2nd, something really important is June 2nd. So I was like, let me check. Went on my calendar, I was like, oh my god. My start of Once Upon a Time falls on that day. I was like, what is better than my Sweet 16 and my yearly anniversary of Once Upon a Time, which I will celebrate every year, just saying, which was insane. And I was like, that week, one, I'll never forget the date. 2, now it has double the meaning, And 3, it was just such an important day that I couldn't think of anything better. 4, I love how that was ironic and weird, and also, I don't know if that, I don't know why I picked June 2nd, but I was like, June 2nd, June 2nd, I don't care what, it's June 2nd. Not thinking that it was that day, but, yeah, I started watching Once Upon a Time like a couple years after it came out, and once season 3 ended, but it wasn't on Netflix yet. Anyway, so I love Once Upon a Time, and everyone knows I love Once Upon a Time. Everyone who knew, like my family, my friends, everyone who came, like knew that was my show. That was my love of my life. But I didn't tell anyone what cake I was getting, which, if you haven't figured it out yet, think. Like, just, I'll give you a minute, just think. Okay, have you got it yet? No? Okay, well, that's fine. If you have, good for you. But if you haven't, so, this was my cake. So that was my cake. It was a Once Upon a Time cake. It was lovely. It was great. So it said Once Upon a Time. My name, Sweet 16. I completely love my cake. It was so good. It was chocolate cake with Oreo filling because it was multiple layers. It was so good. However, oh, I also got, I'll insert a picture of the cake pops we got right now. So as you can see, the cake pops kind of matched the cake where it was the red apple and the rotten apple. I am in love with the cake. I saw the cake online and I was like, let me just check if there's any other Once Upon a Time cakes. And in the end I went back to the first cake I saw and I was like, okay, so we sent it to the cake decorating person that literally did a fantastic job on these cake pops and cakes. So good. Shout out to them. I'm gonna tell you what we used and where we got everything. In the end, it was such a good cake, number 1. 2, it was so close to the original picture. It was literally the original picture. It was so good. 3, I loved it so much. And 4 is a Once Upon a Time cake. I'm sorry, but like Once Upon a Time is me. I don't think anyone's done that for their Sweet 16 before. I mean, they probably have, but like gone to that line where everything just lined up perfectly with ones. It was weird. So yeah, that was my cake. I love it. It was great. I also did 16 candles, which I did write freshman year. I didn't write the speeches freshman year. I wrote who I was giving candles to, and then I definitely added people as I got along the way because I met new people and got closer to other people. However, I wrote the speeches literally I think 2 days or 3 days, or maybe like 4 days. That's a stretch. Maybe 4 days. Either the day before to 4 days before my party. And I love how they came out. All the people I got a lot of people, my family and my friends. I got a lot of people into Once Upon a Time. Let's just say that. And by the end, the people were probably very annoyed that I kept mentioning Once Upon a Time, because I was like, I got you into Once Upon a Time, and I'm so happy I did. Like, it was like, I got you into Once Upon a Time, and I'm so happy I did. Like, people were probably annoyed at me. Like, whatever, it's my party, it's my life, it's my candles. So I love how that worked out, and I love it. I love the speeches I made. I have pictures with everyone, which I'll insert pictures that I know people won't mind being putting on here. Yeah, I'll have that. We had great orders. My grandmother made mini hot dogs for us, and we had the waitresses pass them around. It was great. Everyone came. It was fancy. So like I was in a ball gown, everyone was in dresses and like suits, not like suits, but like people were like dressed up, and like suits are like without the vest or whatever. It turned out amazing. I was so happy with everyone who came, and everyone I invited. Yeah, it meant a lot to me. It was great. So now we're gonna go to the downstairs part. So you come down. We have a photo booth which we like made. We're very DIY-y, I guess. but we didn't like buy a photo booth. We like put something on the wall. We had props we bought, like Sweet 16 props. So then we have that, and then there's big space. Then we have like a kid bar where like it's all like mocktails and stuff. If you don't know what a mocktail is, it's basically like a cocktail except no alcohol. So like it'd be like usually talking about like a soda, like Sprite or whatever, and like whatever red dye they use. I don't know. So we had that, and we had like soda and iced tea and like lemonade there. But they also had like we had a person working there, so then adults also got like cocktails. So like it was both. We also had like water, and we had like that. And then we had across, like near the dance floor, we had an area with food, which did like nothing came out of there, and so like it was dinner time. And then we had like tables all into one area, and we also bought a so we bought a screen and projector screen, which we were gonna have outside, and we were gonna watch The Greatest Showman. However, we weren't outside, so we fit it inside. It fit in the basement perfectly, so we put it in front of the doors. But we didn't have it out until it was like after dessert and after the party ended, and like whoever wanted to stay and watch the movie could. Technically, we had like it was one big party. It lasted till like midnight almost, because it was like till like 2:33, maybe like 3:30 till like midnight, because we had like from this to this is like hors d'oeuvres, dinner, dessert, and then if you want to stay and watch a movie for the Sweet 16, you can. So we still watched The Greatest Showman. It was still all that. It was still amazing. It always is amazing. I love The Greatest Showman. But before, like, we're downstairs now for dinner and stuff, so we have like seating. Everyone sat around. I'm surprised there was like no drama and nothing ever went wrong. Everyone got along, which a lot of my friends do get along, but I was just worried like maybe someone wouldn't. We had people from my acting school, like from my school, people who don't go to my school, who like I met outside of school. It was really great. It was fun. I loved it. And so we had penne vodka, we had mashed potatoes, we had salads, we had other foods that I don't remember because it was a while ago. It's like 2 months ago now. Yeah. Wow, that's weird. And so then we had dinner, and then like we took a break because of digestive stuff. And then before dessert, me, Grace, and our two friends who sleep over all the time, like literally have been in like my vlogs before, and I plan to do videos on this channel with. We sang a couple of songs as well. We sang some songs, so let's just say that. Well, so I think Grace and the girl who is my age, who's like my close friend, sang A Space Between Us. Grace and then my other friend, who's Grace's age, sang Little Do You Know. Because me and the girl who is Grace's age, when we did our show, backstage, right before every show, we would sing Little Do You Know, or listen to the Annie and Hayden version, because it was like our good luck thing. Like before every show, before every dress rehearsal, it was like our thing. So they sang that for me, and then Space Between, me and the girl who's my age loved Descendants. Like that was that's our thing. Like we love Descendants, so they sang that for me. And then we sang. Grace sang another song. I don't remember what I think she sang she sang part of This Is Me, which was great, from The Greatest Showman. And then all four of us together sang, I think my brother also sang with us, Thomas, sang Happy Beginning from Once Upon a Time to end the singing off. So that was great. I loved it. We were singing it. We went upstairs for like 10 minutes and like practiced, and then we went downstairs and we sang. And then we had dessert, and dessert was great. The cake was great. The cake house was great. The only problem I had was because of the dress. It was very tight. Like it fit perfectly, but it's hard to eat in dresses. I particularly don't like dresses. I avoid dresses at all costs. Like if I have to wear a dress, I will. But I'll like wear a loose dress so I can eat. This was a ball gown, which is like hard to eat in. Like, I barely ate. And I was so mad, but thankfully we had cake left over, so I was able to eat the cake the next day, and I was like, I am eating cake the next day. I am not gonna eat cake. I ate food the next day. I was like, if I can't eat now, I will eat tomorrow. I will change and I will eat later. So at like, I think 7:30 or 8 o'clock, I think it was like more like 8 o'clock, my mom was like, fine, you can change the ball gown, because people were starting to like, people were gonna leave soon and we were gonna start the movie soon. And I was like, I'd rather not be sitting down watching a movie in a ball gown, because if it was outside, I would have changed too, like as well, but it was inside. So I changed anyway. I was like, yeah, I'm changing. So I went upstairs and I changed into a short, not short, but it was like a really pretty black dress with like it was cut, but like there's a new dress underneath. Yeah. So like whatever. So then we watched The Greatest Showman, but Grace also changed, and then our two really close friends changed. And then we went downstairs and we were playing pool for a little bit. Some of us were upstairs playing pool. And we went back downstairs and everyone was talking, everyone was having a great time. It was, like, the music was playing the entire time. It was fun. I had made a whole playlist for it called my Sweet 16 playlist, because, you know, you have to have a playlist. Because we didn't have a DJ, I didn't want a DJ. So we did that, and we also sang, so like we had a little bit of live music too. So then we went downstairs, we were, like everyone was talking, everyone was having fun. We played pool a little bit upstairs, and then we went downstairs and like we just chilled. Everyone was like having a great time and talking, and then people started leaving. So then once like people who left who didn't want to watch the movie, we waited a little bit, and then we put up the screen and the projector, and we played The Greatest Showman, which everyone left, and then everyone left once it was over. And then like a couple people stayed after the movie, and we like chilled upstairs in like the dining room area and like the front room, and just talking and stuff, and it was great. And then while we were changing, me, Grace, and our really two close friends, we were like, light bulb, sleepover. So then our two close friends slept over that night, which was great. We stayed up, we watched Once Upon a Time, we woke up, we watched Once Upon a Time. And got the one who's Grace's age into it. It was great. So, you know, had to watch Once Upon a Time sometime that day. But it was great. It was so much fun. I'm going to insert pictures from the photo booth of pictures I know people won't mind me using, like people who have been vlogged, or like family who like or like know about YouTube and like won't mind me using pictures, and I'll ask people before I put their pictures in if they can use. So all pictures that are in this video, consent was gotten or received or whatever. So yeah, that's it. So I'll insert these pictures right now. at Diane & Company and my cake at Dolce Calabria, which they did an amazing job on the cake and the dress, and I love it. So that's about it for this video. Again, I really hope you all enjoyed, and if this wasn't your favorite video of mine, leave a comment on what you would like me to do and things you'd like to see. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the post notifications bell so you get a notification every time I post a new video, and a like and a comment, and I will see you all next time.